dropping, dog. That off-work pie. I need that off-work pie, cuz. I need that off-work pie when it's dropping, cuz.
Because you ain't on HD.
You good, dog.
It is what it is, man.
Did you dye your beard?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me?
No, Drew.
Oh.
Oh, what you mean?
It does look light brown, dog.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
No.
Hey, welcome to episode 36 of the Off Work Podcast. Fellas, Drew, we know you ain't do nothing this weekend. I'm just chill. I ain't do nothing. So we're going to skip past you.
What
Jorel,
you mean? Dang, that's crazy.
Did you finally do something?
No.
Nigga, you know what I did.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
This wasn't.
That's crazy, dog.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Drew is now engaged, dog. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Another one bites the dust.
Lock, had to lock it down, bruh. You know,
Congrats,
Jarvis, led the way. Had to follow up.
And Brando's next.
I mean, maybe one day, hopefully, I don't know. I doubt it. I think I'm gonna be like Uncle Jesse, man. I think I see all my friends and all my family, getting married, getting engaged, having full-fledged families. And,
Uncle Jesse got in a relationship too, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say he ended up getting married at the end.
And Becky.
Okay, I say it one day. Yeah, so at the end, I will get married.
And he had twins too.
Well, I'm not gonna have a twin. I already have a twin of my own. My little daughter's a twin of mine. They say so. This is all I need. I can't see me pushing out or pushing in twins.
Yeah. She's a twin.
But yeah, dog. We went to see the Christmas lights, and then that's when I did it, bruh.
Dang.
Dropped to one knee. Said my little thing.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Come on,
I just let it flow, dog. It was no rehearsal. Just whatever came out.
Mm-hmm.
Spoke from the heart.
Did you record it?
Nah.
You're gonna tell me what you said eventually.
Honestly, dog, when I proposed, I don't remember. I spoke from the heart. I don't remember exactly what I said verbatim. No.
Let me ask you guys something. Because I actually had a conversation about this earlier today. Matter of fact, it's crazy. I've been noticing something. The things that we talk about on the pod always comes back later that week. I swear to God, like in the real world. Like, for instance, that whole VA thing really came back because I was watching the Pharrell and on Drink Champs. But that's another story for another day. I get to that. But anyways, I had to ask you guys. For me personally, I'm not against marriage. I just never thought about it. It's just something that's never like come into fruition. Because I feel like if you're my girl, that's marriage right there. So I just want to know, like, why y'all making that face? That's not marriage.
That's not marriage.
It is.
Yeah, I mean to shoot Brando some bell. In the sense of it, marriage should just be an agreement between two people.
Yeah.
Under God, you know what I mean? The
but
legalities of it, does it really change anything within your heart?
I mean, yeah, it shouldn't change anything, but it is the ultimate commitment.
So
at that point,
so if you already saying that, hey, you're my girl, that should be the ultimate commitment right there. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, you're wrong. I believe so too. I think so too, Brando.
I think you're wrong.
I just don't get it.
If you're not married, at the end of the day, you could just leave and just wipe your hands of it and nothing.
You can do that if you're married too.
No, you can't.
You just got to go through more hoops to do it, but you can still do it. You can.
It don't work the same, my brother.
You can spiritually and emotionally detach yourself.
So, yeah, that you leave it out financially. What you mean?
Also, it goes back to the paperwork. It just goes back to the paperwork. I'm just trying to understand because the reason I say this it's not even a knock. It's just that I've seen it. The older we get, I'm just seeing it happening more and more to people close to me. Like Drew said, Jarvis was a couple months ago. I had another friend last week. I have Drew this week. I've been going to weddings the past 5 years. So I'm just trying to. Is there something wrong with me?
I mean, time out.
Is there something wrong with me that I don't I'm not saying that I don't get marriage.
Okay, so let's.
I'm trying to figure out when is it
maybe
time
you don't
to say-
maybe you don't
to make that
appreciate
decision?
the concept of a marriage. That's probably
No. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to. This is what I think. I appreciate it, but I appreciate you being my girlfriend just as much. Is what I'm saying. Like I just feel that they're one and the same, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it's your girlfriend and you say you love her this much and these things, then why wouldn't you want to make her your wife?
My point is, she's already my wife. That's how I feel.
Within his heart.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
I believe that. Just like Brando talked about last week, a lot of traditions are dumb, and a lot of stuff we go through that we follow just because they're man-made laws. We just do it. Like marriage, as we know it now, probably wasn't the same as when our ancestors were getting married. So we can't devalue what they did. If you really in your heart are with someone and God is above it and oversees it, then a legal document really has nothing to do with it. We're talking about marriage in the sense of two people forming life together.
Yeah.
But to play devil's advocate, there could be people that think if they're not married, then technically they're single. Like aren't really together because we're not married yet.
And that's what I'm saying.
And let's keep it a bean. In today's society, most women ain't going for that. Oh, in my eyes, I view you as my wife. They're not going for that.
I don't know though. I think the tide is changing. You see more and more people committing to life partnerships than marriage these days.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you from that standpoint, but I think the women like the whole concept of commitment as well.
That's what I'm saying. If you're my girlfriend, that's a commitment.
So a boyfriend and girlfriend is not commitment.
Then what is it?
It is a commitment.
It is to a degree. It is to a degree. So let me backtrack. It is to a degree.
I think marriage is the ultimate commitment, though.
Yes.
Like it doesn't get higher than that.
Because back in the day,
so
dog.
there's levels to it. It's just levels.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is, back in the day, you watch a movie like The Wood, and like when they get married, it's like, okay, now you can't mess with these girls no more. So does that mean like back in the day before?
That's what I'm saying. I thought you couldn't mess with them when you was. That's my point. So the only difference I'm seeing is paperwork, which we had this conversation before. So
in terms of the cheating thing, that would be part of the vow. So maybe they're coming from the standpoint of we haven't said our vows, so.
Man, listen, man. If I cheat on my girlfriend tomorrow and we didn't make no vows, the backlash is still pretty bad. And vows or no vows, the backlash is still, it's pretty bad. So stay faithful. But black men don't cheat anyway, so I don't have to worry about things like that. But yeah, to not get off point of that, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love the event. I love the feeling that it gives people. I love the feeling that that I get when I go to weddings. It's a beautiful thing. So I don't want it to be confused. I would love to have a wedding of my own one day. Do not get me wrong. I would love to have a ceremony. I would love to have that and have all my friends and my family and everybody close to me toast to my love. And we walk down the aisle and I see my beautiful bride and I shed a tear. I would love to go through that. I'm not against it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just trying to see what clicks in a man's mind to saying, okay, I want to do this when you already are married, in my opinion. If you're living that lifestyle, you're already married, in my opinion. So I'm just trying to figure out what is the threshold to say, all right, we're going to take this particular step. So this all I'm kind of trying to learn.
Dog, so this brings me to my topic, dog. So I was talking to my uncle, my infamous uncle, and he was like, shit, I mean, as a man, before you get married, you got to get it out your system. I hate to tell you that, nephew. So my thing is, do you believe a man has to get it out of his system before getting married, like have intercourse with multiple women? Because like I've seen a lot of women saying that they want an experienced guy. They was like, if my guy's not experienced, I don't want it. So if you believe that's true, that a man should get out of his system, do you believe a woman should do the same thing?
No, what? No, I would never believe that. And
wait. No, you don't believe it to what extent? About the man or about the woman?
About the woman.
Oh,
you
why?
Want to get it out of her system? Get her whole phase out the way?
You can't have it one way and not the other, Brando.
Who said I wanted it the other way?
Yeah.
I never said I wanted it.
Y'all cut the fucking cap.
I didn't say that. It's like now. So your uncle was basically saying that man has to basically fulfill all his needs before he's ready to settle down.
Yeah, because basically he was saying that
Experience what you want to experience.
he knew people in his past who didn't get it out their system, and when they got married, they still had that itch, like, oh man, I still got the itch to get back out there in the game, and they end up cheating. Whereas his theory is if you get out your system, like you can go to bed at night and not worry about a thing. Like you can sleep well knowing that you got everything out your system. Like, that doesn't even phase you.
I mean, I think that's a myth because for one, there is no system to get it out of. Like either it just takes discipline. It's never out of your system. You're always gonna have. There's always gonna be what's the word I'm looking for when you desire shit?
A beautiful woman.
Yeah,
you're always gonna be attracted to women.
Yeah, you're gonna have what's the word?
Urges.
I'm having a
Urges.
You don't want.
Yeah, all of those are synonyms to the word I'm thinking of. But yes, all of those words y'all are saying. Yeah, those are always gonna be there. So it's just up to you to be disciplined. That's all it is. It doesn't just disappear because you walk down the aisle. I was watching back to the Pharrell interview I was watching. He was saying something about they asked him about Malice, or wherever you want to
Don't be disrespectful, though. Don't call him Malice.
Did he say Malice? Did you just say Malice? Cuz that is so disrespectful, cuz.
It's Malice, right? Malice.
Yeah, it's
Are
Malice.
you from Virginia?
It's 2 up, 2 down, baby. You know,
Bro, you got it backwards?
Malice.
Come on, Brando.
Let's talk about Malice and how he, when he went on his path. And what Pharrell was saying is that, like, when people do these things, when they make these life changes, for instance, Jarvis, you can attest to this. When you convert and when you walk down a new journey, that doesn't change who you are. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change who you are to the core. It may change your behavior. It may change what you believe in and how you react to things, but it does not change what you were born as. And that's the same with marriage. So I say that to say that there is no getting it out of your system. You just have to be disciplined.
Yeah, that's true, dog. How many of us, and you're gonna dry snitch on any of the homies. We don't do that at the All Word Podcast.
Do not.
But allegedly, I've known some people in my travels who they was getting it all the way in.
I think I said my travels.
They was getting all the way in, dog. When they got married, they still got it. Like I was single last summer. I had a married friend that was more single than me. I'm like, how you even setting this up like this, bro? So I think, like speaking to Brando's point, like it does involve discipline. And my thing is knowing what you have and is it worth losing it all. So if my woman is worth losing it all, then by all means cheat if you think she's worth losing it all. But
I mean, if you feel like that, then what's the point of even being together if you feel it's worth? You know what I'm saying?
I just think from a standpoint is that, like, it was crazy that you brought this up, Jarvis, because I read an article not too long ago that said like humans like are not genetically coded just to be with one person, like because obviously like different people obviously bring out different features that makes you attracted to them and things of that nature. So I just think I'm more so side with what Brando said is like as far as like the discipline aspect. Like obviously when you become involved in a relationship and you see somebody that's attractive, you just need to be disciplined enough and know that this is a beautiful person, that I just saw. Like obviously I have the opportunity to go talk to them if I want to, but I respect my partner enough to not do that, what I'm saying, because I love them and I want to be with them and I cherish them. So
like a cheater's think about a cheater's mentality. Like you gotta be. Is this too much, dog? You going through too much.
You gotta lie. It's too much. Yeah, you're right.
But go ahead. I mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I mean, that's basically what I had to say. I mean, in regards to that, standpoint. But I don't know. I just think that for most people, they just have to have the understanding of like valuing the person that they're with and just being committed to that relationship. So that way, what I'm saying, they're comfortable in their own relationship. That way they don't have to step out and cheat and make sure that they're meeting the needs of their partner and their partners meeting the needs for them. So.
Well, I want to congratulate all my friends and all my family, on their on these new journeys that they're partaking. I'm very proud. It's surreal to watch, like just growing up with these people, and from like it's being a child. It's a milestone. It's a big milestone, and sometimes I might not state it enough, but these are big decisions that people close to me are making. It's beautiful to see. I love to see the love. I love to welcome these new ladies into our family, because when you get married, these people close to you, husbands or wives, are becoming your family now. So I love to see it. Like I'm not trying to come in and act like I'm against it or anything like that. I'm just curious to learn the mind state. That's all.
Maybe you haven't found the right one yet, Brandon.
Huh?
Maybe the right one hasn't come along.
Obviously not. Obviously not. And it's not something I look for. I live vicariously through you guys. Like when I met you guys' wedding, it feels like my wedding. It feels like I'm in love too. I'm just in love with love. I'm in love with the environment. I'm in love with the magic in the air. I'm in love with the tears in the lady's eyes. And you know what? The best place to find a wife is at another man's wedding. That's what they tell me. Because the ladies are feeling a little, they're a little giddy, they're a little bubbly. They're a little, their heartstrings are being tugged at a little bit. So this is kind of the best time to maybe find your wife. No, I love the weddings though. I love it. And congratulations to Drew. Congratulations to Jarvis, and congratulations to all of my friends that are out there jumping the broom, for lack of better.
Hey, shout out to my dog Lofton, dog. Like him and his wife's wedding in May 2019, bro. That was the best wedding I've ever been to, dog. Like I could tell they spent my salary on that wedding.
I've seen it.
I'm just looking around like, this is crazy.
Beautiful events. I love it. Drew. I don't know what you have planned. I don't know if you and your lady have discussed, but I'm advocating for a wedding. I want a wedding with all the fixings.
All the fixings.
Yeah, I want all the fixings.
Oh, Drew, do you think a man should get out of the system, Drew? Or a lady?
Wait. Jarvis, what you just ask, Drew?
Or do you think a man or a lady should get out their system? Because he didn't get a chance to talk about it.
I wouldn't necessarily call it getting out their system. I do think, like you said, like sex is a big part of a relationship. So I don't believe in both people going in virgins. Like that's just that's a recipe for disaster, if you ask me. Like it's gonna be all bad. Like sexual chemistry is a big part of a relationship. Like you can't. To me, I don't feel like you can marry someone if you don't have sexual chemistry. So that's just my belief. So I do feel like you should be a little bit experienced, both the man and woman, like know what they're doing when it comes to that area of the relationship.
And not even sex too. I think I would want my woman to experience different men and me experience different women, so you can know exactly what you want.
I don't be wanting my woman to experience a whole bunch of different men. Me personally, I don't need all of that. If there's anything you need to learn, baby, I'm here to teach you. You don't gotta go learn it from other motherfuckers. You don't need to learn anything. Learn. I can teach you. I don't need that. I don't need you. Hey.
So how you gonna teach her?
What you mean?
You gonna show her how to do it?
Don't try to back me in no corner. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that to me, Drew. I'm a seasoned vet out here, Drew. Don't do that.
I'm just wondering.
No, I tell her what I like. I teach her what I like, and I teach her what she likes.
Okay, now you can't teach.
How you gonna teach her what she likes?
What's that?
Hey, yo, y'all are wilding right now.
That's all. I don't need that. I don't need my baby to be experienced. But I'm not gonna be mad if she is.
Brando, I don't think that's truthful.
It's very truthful.
I don't think that's true.
All right. So let's say she's a virgin. You would be cool with it. Like you would be her not knowing nothing at all. You would be okay with that.
Brando's capping.
Say it like that because now it seems like I'm messing with like some kids or something.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like it to sound like that. I don't
like Brando, there are women that are, I know it's rare, but there are women that are like 26, 27 that are virgins.
Yeah.
Where?
So
Do
They
y'all know
exist.
have y'all met the 27?
I actually know one. I actually do know one of them.
Let's get to the real topic. We stumbled across something. Like, do you think they're lying at that point? Like, I would
I don't
believe.
think anybody's gonna lie about being
I don't think a 26 or 27-year-old woman would lie about being.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be lying about being a virgin. There's 27-year-old virgins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, there are women that are willing to wait until marriage. I mean, hey, more powers to them. Kudos to them for being able to do that.
Brando ain't never seen it though. We know Brando's timeline. It ain't
Yeah.
nowhere near that.
The most wholesome girls I know don't be virgins.
I mean, and even the most wholesome girls maybe have like 1 or 2 bodies. That's still inexperienced.
Brando don't like that, dog.
I don't mind. No, I would not be against that, Drew. To answer your question now, no, I'm not mad at. Listen, you can be a little angel to me. Listen. What?
You can be a little angel to me.
It's okay. Like I don't listen. I don't need you to be experienced, baby. I'll teach you whatever you want to know. You can.
So
Get
you're
Capping,
willing.
dog.
So you're willing to go through those. You're willing to go through those struggles and
struggle. What's the struggle in it? Listen.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
Listen, to answer y'all's question before, I got everything out of my system. So I don't need anything. I'm good. Everything's out
I
of
thought
my
you said there's no such thing as a system.
This is what we're doing today.
All right, I got a proposition for you. So, all right.
Hey, yo.
Proposition.
I'm gonna teach you some things, bad boy.
Oh,
I said a proposition. What?
I don't like that
For
proposition, dog.
the last month or so, Jarvis has been waiting for he wants that moment. He wants it so bad.
I'm sorry,
Right.
you can't. A grown man can give another grown man a proposition, dog. Don't sound right to me.
It's called business, Jarvis. Yes, you can.
All right, I got a scenario for you. So let's say you're a young woman. Let's say she's offers to give you some top, right? She starts giving some teeth. What do you do? What do you do?
Don't bite me, baby. Don't bite me, baby.
Get the fuck out!
No, you gotta OD. You gotta OD like like you have to OD, dog. You have to. Just like the barber when the barber line you up and might cut a little bit in the back, like I do one of those.
hey, you did. You did.
So Brando, you're telling me you're willing to deal with that, and you're willing to. So what are you gonna do? You said you're gonna teach her.
If I'm in love, sure. Listen, man. Love conquers all. Everything's said about sex. This is the problem with everybody nowadays. Everybody's so worried about sex. This is sex. Sex sells.
So then, all right. So let me ask you this, Brando. When you get in a relationship or when you talk to a woman, where is sex at on the list of priorities?
On my list?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's top 3. It's definitely top 3.
Okay then. So what are you saying?
Definitely top 3. But that's something that could be fixed.
Brando, I guarantee it's 1 or 2 for you.
Top 3, not 3, not 2, nigga.
I say this is top 3 and not 3. You know what I'm saying? It's top 3 and not 3. Listen.
Unless you go to high school mode, like in high school, you thought everything was good. So I mean, unless you got a mindset like that,
I do have a mindset like that.
okay.
I do.
Well, it might work for you.
I'm in all aspects of life. I'm a very appreciative person. Anything that anybody is willing to give me that they don't have to is a blessing to me. It's just it.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Shut up, man.
You are not gonna appreciate that.
Yes, I do.
You gonna appreciate the teeth head?
Huh?
You gonna appreciate teeth head?
I appreciate the effort. I do.
All right, so what you gonna do when she try to do it again? Because you say you appreciate it, so she gonna think nothing's wrong.
I've come across a problem before, and a closed mouth don't get fed. So unless you speak up, it is going to continue, Drew. You're right about that. It is going to continue, Drew. It is. So you I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to deal with that because it's never happened to anybody I've been in love with. So usually when there's something like that happens, is I can just kind of walk away.
I want Brando walking around with band-aids on his piece, dog. Fuck out of here.
Cut marks.
Nigga put Neosporin on his piece.
on his piece.
He got a Band-Aid. Hey, you gonna need the whole Ace Rapids. You gonna need the whole Ace Rapids for the Brando though. This is not good. Pause. JK.
Yo, you some wild boys tonight, cuz.
But no. But when it comes to things like that, man, I mean, it all depends on. Let me revert back to answer the question. It all depends on the heart. If the love is there, I think that's something you can learn to communicate and grow from and learn from and just communicate. You have to be comfortable enough to communicate with this.
That's
person.
real, dog. I feel Brad on that one, y'all.
You know, you just got to be comfortable to communicate. And if she's doing something you don't like and you not comfortable enough to communicate with her, then that might not be the one for you either way. So it doesn't, you're not losing.
I don't know, dog. See, I was rolling with you, Brandon. I ain't gonna roll with you. I was rolling with you, dog.
What I'm saying is
75% of what you're saying, dog. I mean, let's be real. Even if you love a woman, you might be scared to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, the natural butterflies. I'm not talking about that. I mean, of course,
it's talking about butterflies. Like, let's say,
it's an uncomfortable conversation. I get it. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's say, for instance, like you see your girls putting on a little bit of weight. Like most guys are like, hey, baby, like you need to drop like 20, 25 pounds. Most guys ain't gonna do that, dog. Like when I was married to you, you was like this size, but
yo, y'all are oh dear.
I was being real, dog. Like, say you marry a woman, right? And she's a certain
hey, baby,
size.
you need to go ahead and drop about 20, 25 of them pounds, right?
I mean, what you do? You just go to the gym. You go to the gym together,
Bruh. You ain't telling your girl to drop shit.
you gonna get dropped.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You go to the gym together. I mean, but this is the thing. A girl would tell you that and don't feel that bad about it.
I don't know about that either, dog. Because I'm not no muscular dude. I never had a woman in a relationship tell me you need to add some muscle.
Girls be telling me all types of shit, but that I need to do.
What they say you need to be doing, dog?
That just means girls are way too comfortable with me then.
What they be telling you, dog?
Ladies, y'all better stop being so fucking comfortable.
I'm out, Brando. What they be asking you, dog? What they be telling you to do?
Things, man. I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Come on, give me an example, dog.
Dog, Brando is just us, dog. No one else.
Come on.
No, it's not just us. You know, let me tell me you can stand to add a couple muscles. Oh, give me all types of opinions. You can
add a couple muscles.
You know, give me all types. You little. You getting big. You're so small. You're so big.
All right, dog. I don't want to go.
Nobody never has a problem holding back their opinion on me. But let me say my opinion about a lady. All hell.
Yo, Brando just want to get his shit off today, cuz.
No, this is what happens.
Brando, you are wilder today, cuz.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling y'all the truth.
Oh, woman's like, you're too small. No, you're too big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what, they got something to say.
But every woman's different. Every woman wants something different. So
and they've experienced something different.
Exactly. So I can't please everybody. That's the point. Everybody.
He get frustrated. He get frustrated with the women, dog.
I'm not frustrated with the women. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to. That's not what I'm trying to convey. That is not what I'm trying to convey. But goddamn, man, I'm just saying this. All I'm saying is this, Jarvis. I'm just saying this. From my experience, women are not hesitant to speak their minds. They're just not. They say things, man. They say.
Did a woman tell you to dye your hair?
They attack me for it if they don't like it. That's what I'm saying. They let a lady dye her hair and I don't like it and I attack her. Oh, that's a bad thing. But if I dye my hair and the lady doesn't like it, it's okay. You know, that's her preference. Men aren't allowed to have preferences.
I saw this post earlier. Now, mind you, I don't agree with what this man is saying.
He's probably speaking facts. What he said?
No, he's not. He's not.
What he said.
I'm gonna bring this up because I don't like to talk about dark skin, light skin issues on here. I think we're all one. But the dude said that he only dates light skinned women because he wants his kids to turn out looking a certain way. And another dude was like, "Dog, why are you saying that's messed up? Like that's kind of like self-hatred, yada yada yada." And he said, "Well, I think it's unfair that women can have preferences, but I can't have a preference to only date light skinned women."
I mean, he's right. He's right.
He is right about that.
Exactly right about that.
The latter half.
But the baby thing, I think that's a little.
That's taking it too far. Yeah, that's
I
taking.
agree. I agree that he's taking it too far too. However, have y'all not heard women say these same type of things? Because
They have. Yeah, that's why I said I agree with him for the latter half of the statement.
Yeah, but
we all have preferences. Everybody can knock this shit off. Everybody has preferences. Not everybody.
No. Jorel, I was saying, have you heard women say the thing about the babies? I want my baby to have this.
I don't know. I've never heard a woman say that.
I've heard it. I've heard it in certain circles, but it's kind of like, to me, it's ignorant, so I kind of like shut it off. But they want their baby to have a certain grade of hair. And honestly, I don't like. I was raised that I don't believe in like the whole good hair thing. When people say you got good hair,
yeah,
I just don't. My mom always raised us not to say that.
Yeah, who's to say what's good and what's bad? That's subjective, and it's fucking just hair.
It's coming from Eurocentric views, though.
Yeah, that's a very shallow. People are very shallow. I mean, and I'm guilty too. Don't get me wrong. I have shallowness to me. I'm not I'm not perfect when it comes to that, but you just have to. It's a thin line that people toe when it comes to that. Because like you said, this man wants his baby to look a certain way, and I hear that from women all the time. I feel that if you created that, you should just naturally love it. However not it, but however he or she or whatever pronoun that we do nowadays. However, the human. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to
be stupid. No, you can say he or she.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say he or she, bro.
All right. So no matter how he or she comes out, I just think as a parent, with me being a parent and the love I got for my child, I just can't imagine not loving what I created. So that's just me personally. I don't care if it's black, white, purple, yellow, blue. Like, I'm gonna love mine. Like, that's just weird to me if you don't. I think you have a problem within yourself if you don't love what you create.
Yeah. I've heard certain kids that said they got preferential treatment, from their parents because they're like a lighter child or.
I believe it. I believe it 100%.
Because these people like him has that mindset to where, okay, light is good. If you black, get back type mentality. So I mean, I believe that if he was to have children, if his mindset is like that, I can see him giving preferential treatment to the kid that he sees.
Yeah,
that looks the best in his mind.
It happens all the time with men parental figures and female parental figures. You're like, it's such thing as pretty privilege. There's pretty privilege. There's what's the word when the dark skinned people get, I forgot the word, colorism. There's pretty privilege, there's colorism. That stuff exists. This is what it is. And a lot of it depends on what's pretty to the person. Like, being, for lack of better terms, being ugly is hard. You don't get as many breaks when you're ugly than when you're less ugly. This is the way it is, man. This is true. You can get away. Listen, the uglier you are, the less attractive you are, the less you can get away with. That's a fact. I mean, there's no way around that. That is just a fact. And that goes for children. That goes for people that are raising children. It's sad. Like y'all guys said, there can be a grandma who has a light-skinned granddaughter and a dark-skinned granddaughter, and that grandma's going to treat them differently because of the color of their skin. And she might not even know she's doing it. It's subconsciously. I'm telling you, it's real. That stuff is real. Think about it. Who's more threatening? When you walking down the street, who, and in society's eyes, a dark-skinned brother or a light-skinned brother? Who people clutching their purse more?
I think the white lady clutching her purse to both of them because they black.
Well, I'm telling you, there's levels to it. Like you told me, there's levels to things earlier. Yes, she might clutch she might clutch her purse at both, but she's going to clutch it a little tighter for one of them. And
I'll tell you one thing, dog. Like, the Europeans played a trick on our ancestors, boy. The fact that this goes on and even people aren't even conscious of what they're doing, it's all taught. It's taught for us to hate ourselves, man.
I mean, I don't even know if it's. I mean,
but But to stay in the kind of the realm of the relationship shit. So I was watching the interview with T.I. and 21 Savage, at least clip parts of it.
Oh yeah, I saw some of that too.
And they had a conversation that was interesting to me when it came to relationships, and the person who pays majority of the bills is the person who has the final say. But they said what T.I. was saying, in a marriage, it doesn't matter if the man pays 100% of the bills or pays whatever, that it's still a partnership and you still have to have that conversation with your partner.
I agree.
How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like on a boyfriend and girlfriend level, say that you as the boyfriend pays 100% of the bills, you get the final say in everything that goes on, or that the other person that you're in a relationship with has a say in what happens?
See, I don't know. Like, as far as like my relationship goes, there's no one person has a final say. It's like you said, it's a partnership. So each major decision we come up with and determine it on our own.
But let's say, for instance, if you paid 100% of the bills, do you think that it would be different?
No, I think regardless, it's still the foundation of our relationship is that we're partners.
And bills ain't the only thing that keeps the ship moving. That's just one aspect of what keeps the ship moving. So because you take care of that part of the ship and your lady takes care of another part of the ship, who's to say which one is more important? Both are needed to keep the ship going.
And if you're in a relationship, then you should value your partner's opinion. If you are paying for it, like their opinion should matter to you.
You should, yeah, man. This like money, man. Is we're not created to pay bills. That's not our purpose in life. It's to pay bills, and I think sometimes people hold that to like.
It's surprising that you said that because it kind of is our purpose in life. To stay afloat, to stay alive, to be comfortable, we have to pay bills.
It feels good putting money in the mailbox.
Yeah, because this shit. I'm gonna say this, Jorel, you're right. Jorel, you're absolutely right. But you shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that way. That's
so
all.
You basically feel like life is basically like slavery.
Yes, correct. Correct.
So that's why you thought it only ended 50 years ago.
I'm glad you brought me there, Drew. Listen,
hold on. Before we move on to this, bro, Drew, you got to change your fucking album. I'm not letting you roll with a Birdman album in your personal top 5. Cause
it's a little Birdman album. Why are you calling it a Birdman album?
It has Birdman on the Birdman.
It's a Birdman album. Go ahead though. Come on, Drew. Make a quick change.
It's a collab.
Make a quick change for the pod.
No, man.
They haven't heard the album.
Did you go and listen to it?
No.
Damn, that shit was ass.
No, it wasn't. No, they haven't heard it. No, it wasn't.
That shit was ass.
No, it wasn't.
There's no way.
It wasn't touching the likes of any of the albums that we stated were in our top 5.
To you.
Okay, call it a guilty pleasure. Call it whatever you want. I enjoy it.
Me and Drew feel listen.
No, Brando. That's not in your
I feel very strongly about that album.
Brando, that's not in your top 5, so cut the cap.
I mean, it's hard to say a top 5. If you're gonna say, all right, what is a collection of your favorite albums of all time?
That's not in there. That's not in there. That's not in your top 5. That's not in there.
I mean, it's hard to have a top 5.
I could now
albums.
I was on the spot. So if I really like went through all the albums, I probably could think of another one. But it's definitely in my top 10.
Hey, it came to his mind for a reason. When you asked him his top 5, it naturally came to that man's mind. And when it came to his mind, I was mad I forgot it because
he probably just listening to it that day and he just decided when
No. True, they don't know about like father like son. That's crazy.
But go ahead. But y'all can get into your bag. My fault.
Yeah. I want to address all of you. Because you guys laughed at me last week. And I didn't like that. Because I made a mistake and I confused slavery with segregation. And then I was upset about that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that looked.
It wasn't a clip, so you good.
I know. I didn't post it as a clip.
But however, like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, a lot of times what we say and what we talk about, it just, I don't know if it's like fate. It just comes back up in my life later in the week after I finish talking to you guys. And something else that came to my attention after we spoke about the whole segregation and all of that. it sucks that, am I right or wrong now? Segregation was 70 to, don't quote me on math, but you know what I'm saying. That was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good, okay. So the people who are running our country right now were taught in what type of schools?
Segregated schools. That's why I hate our political standpoint right now.
Okay,
Our political agenda isn't meant for this generation. It's meant for to keep the good old boy system in place.
exactly. So our country is being run by people who was raised in white schools in the midst of segregation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we expect those 80-year-old people to be for us?
No.
No.
Do we expect for them 80-year-old people to be for even people just younger than them, even as is their own kind?
Yes.
You think so? Because they think differently than those people. Some of them, this is split.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
you have
You'd be
people from the
surprised.
north. Yeah, I mean,
No,
you have.
no. I know there's young people our age that's on that bullshit. Do not get me wrong. I'm well aware. However, what I'm saying is, this is why I was telling you about following. I was like, I don't follow the laws. I don't, I'm not with all of this stuff. Because look who's running our country. Motherfucking racists. Let's call it what it is. Racists are running the country for the most part. Are people that was raised in racist families, are people who are insensitive to race. That's who's running our country right now. That's who's making our laws right now. That's who we are voting for. So then you'll be like, oh, Brando, you didn't vote. Go vote. You didn't vote. I'm sorry I didn't vote for an 80-year-old Margaret who was fucking in the segregated school throwing apples at my grandma because she was black. Sorry I didn't want to go vote for her between her and her.
I don't know, dog. I hate to say it, but there's the major two parties, and one of the parties are definitely 100% not for you, and it can impact your life.
I agree. The Republicans. He's speaking on the Republicans. Go ahead.
So that's the way I see it, and I'm looking like locally at the local laws and locally I'm a teacher, so I vote. Okay, who's locally doing something for teachers right now?
I'm not a Republican by any means, but I kind of disagree with that statement. And the reason why I say that is because I think that there are wealthy African Americans and minorities who vote primarily for Republicans because it helps them in their best interest.
Yeah, Republicans are for business.
But those are mindless sheep to me.
No, they just vote for their own interest.
But you can vote for your interest.
But I mean, typically that's what most people do. Most people vote for their own interest.
Wouldn't that just be like you voting for
I think that's a problem right there. And I think
that's saying, but I'm saying, I think there's more at stake when you see a party. Like let's look at the whole stimulus package. Like they blocked all that, bruh. And like other countries, like people were getting paid monthly. So when I see a Republican Party sending ketchup to third tier public schools where majority black kids are at, saying, "Oh well, ketchup's a vegetable," and I see you want to annihilate my people. Like there's a certain point where it's like, okay, like I'm voting for my interests, but does that outweigh my interests? Because I'm gonna be good regardless. I think that's the decision a lot of Republicans have made who are like wealthy. Like, okay, I'm still gonna have my money regardless, but look at what they're doing.
I agree. I agree 100% with Jarvis is saying, and that's my point. That everybody's out for their own interest. So you're basically choosing. Okay, I get a tax break, but fuck the poor. Fuck what's going on with these people. Fuck what's going on with you. I got my tax break. I'm good. Tough luck to you,
bro. Like
that's the mentality, in my opinion.
Dog, the first time since the pandemic hit, like it truly hit me. It struck me like what people are going through. I was at CVS picking up my little prescription. I got my wisdom teeth pulled. So, luckily for me, mashallah, I do have insurance. So I can pay, okay, what's that, $10? Okay, here goes $10 to get my three pieces of medication, whatever. There was people in there. There's a young lady in there, like tears in her eyes. Like, I can't, this is $600. I can't afford this. I'm sorry. We don't know what to do. your insurance ran out. But she's, I lost my job because of the pandemic. I have no job now. So that's why the insurance here. He's, I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't work. And this, look at this country.
It's fucked up. In other
That
places,
should not be happening in the United States, bro.
exactly. And we're supposed to be the greatest country in the world, and other places aren't dealing with this, or they are dealing with it but handling it much better because we are so. It's a hard line to toe for me because I get capitalism, I get it, but where's your heart? You know, where's your heart at? Like Jarvis said, there's Republicans that are. I'm not gonna. I don't mean to say.
And medication, and it's not about Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah, you should have to pay $600 to keep yourself alive. Period.
Yeah,
I mean, but like you said, that's capitalism at its finest.
Exactly. You should
pharmaceutical companies are going to try their best to continue to capitalize off the mishaps of what's going on in the country right now.
Yeah, but the reason why they're going to do that because the system that's in place. So
and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bring it back to Republicans. I live in a Republican state. Like when Greg Abbott says all teachers, y'all must bring y'all ass back to school. We don't care. We don't care if numbers are higher than ever. X amount of people in Texas are dying a day. Y'all going back to school because guess what? We're losing money. Every kid into the school is money to them. And it's like, okay, the kids got to be back to school. So it's like putting money over people's lives.
Exactly what they do. This is exactly what this whole country does. This is exactly what everything's about. Every time, like this.
But that's why you should vote, Brando. So if I already know that our governor, what he's like, so I'm voting to get him out of office. So if you're seeing something that's having an impact on you locally, that's why the vote is important.
Man, no, I'm not trying to advocate against voting. I'm not trying to advocate against it. You just got to understand when somebody don't believe. That's all I'm saying. But no, it's like Jarvis was saying that if you're in a pharmacy and you're seeing somebody needs their medicine for them or their children, and you can see these people like literally crying, and that doesn't affect you in no way, or you don't have no type of reaction to that, that just says something about you. And what I'm saying is the people that run our country are the type of people that can be in that store and have no reaction.
Yeah.
And that's who's running our country. And it's sad to see. And I'm not the most perfect person. You know, I'm not the most, I can be selfish or, I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong, but it's just some stuff I'm just like, come on, like look out for the person, like look out for humanity, care about something other than this capitalistic society that we live in. And everybody's so like just caught up in a rat race that people just fail to sit back and realize like, okay, like I said before, oh, I get a tax break. Cool. I'm voting for this. But you voted for Trump because it's best for your tax break, in your opinion. You're probably wrong about that too. You're not as smart as you think you are. You're probably losing out, but whatever. But you vote for Trump because of your little tax break, but you watch him spew this rhetoric. You watch him divide the country, or you watch him see the country divided and he just pours fuel on the fire, like, and then blame the media. We can go down a rabbit hole about this all day.
No, but Trump, honestly, dog, I also want to give Trump a chance, like, as far as like respect him as a president, not like supporting and voting for him, but like when the pandemic hit and all those racial wars started, and you remember when he said he's a law and order president? Like, I really thought it was set up for him to win people over, win the majority over during that time period, to like really step in and be a true president. But once again, he spewed that rhetoric, dog, and it was just like,
I mean, because the reason he thought he was winning people over because he realizes that most of the country is on thinks like that what he be saying. So he thinks this is the thing. You think winning the country over is doing the right thing? No, winning the country over is spitting that shit. Trump.
But I don't know that because like the majority both times he lost the majority vote both times. So.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he was a president. And at the end of the day, I walk around and see people I work with, people I live with, people that I talk to, people that I know support him strongly, where they got picks in their avies. I'm gonna say something, man. There's been a lot of presidents, and even Obama. People won't put it's when it comes to Trump, it's kind of bigger than the presidency. People were repping Trump for a reason, and it was bigger than politics. See, what they try to do is say it's just politics. Nah, this is more than politics. This is
Drew getting off of this, dog.
Why you have Trump?
Drew can't stand.
Why do you want Trump in your Abbey? Why do you want to wear that? Why do you want to wear that hat? Why are you so proud? There's something else you're representing other than the president. You know,
we know
what I'm
that
saying?
it's white supremacy.
Man, man, listen, you guys are racist. You people, you think I don't notice that you're racist, but you're racist. The people I work with, I notice that you're racist. I see your Facebook. Glasses. I see your big Sheriff glasses. I see your sandals. I see your hats. You look like if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, quack quack, bitch, you're a racist, and I see you. And if you ain't a racist, you ain't against racism. And if you ain't against racism, you're a racist, in my opinion. All of you are whack, and stop wearing them big ass sunshades.
I think so, Brando. I think really quick to wrap this up. I think that goes back to full circle. What you said is that a lot of those older individuals who grew up in that time frame, that's what they know. They know segregation. You know what I'm saying? They went through that. They don't know any better. They're still very ignorant.
And guess what they did, Jorel?
Huh?
They taught their kids. And guess how old their kids are?
Of course, they're our age.
40. They're exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean, the ideology is going to continue to go on unless we start having real life conversations with those individuals and
we can't
represent it equally at the table.
There ain't no real life conversations to have with these people, man. They're stuck in their ways. The only thing you can do is go to war with them.
That's what I'm saying. That's the real stuff. Like, they only respect violence, bro. So
yeah, that's all you can do is go to war.
I'm not advocating for that by no means. I'm not advocating for it, but I mean,
this is the truth.
Once we saw this summer how not even black people, like everyone was like so pissed off about the George Floyd killings, and you saw like buildings being burned. What do we see shortly after? Laws. Okay, well we'll change this law up. Yeah, well that chokehold, that's illegal. We'll fix this for you guys. If that wouldn't have happened, those laws wouldn't have been made this summer.
Yeah, there was more fake concerned about the buildings more so than they were about the lives being taken. That should let you know everything else. That should let you know everything about these people. If you just go on the internet, I'm gonna say this: if you watch George Floyd get killed and you watch the protests, these two little incidents, not little incidents, but let's just make it. Let me simplify my point.
Isolated incidents, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So if you watch George Floyd get killed, and you watch the protests, and you go on your internet, and you don't have anything to say about the George Floyd killing, you argue it didn't happen. But when the protests come, you're vocal. Oh, we must stop this.
That's real. That's
you
real.
You just told on yourself.
That's
you
real.
just told on yourself because you had no feeling about the. And I'm not saying you're not wrong for not having feelings. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a whole bunch of things that happen because we're all like not shell shocked, but we're all numb. There's so much stuff going on, you become numb to shit.
Well, we become numb to it because we live in a society. Well, we grew up in a society of social media where we see it is more prevalent than ever. Exactly. And some of us have even experienced it. Exactly. Just like what happened recently in Lynn Haven Mall. I know y'all been seeing it on your Instagram. The gentleman that was arrested, he was just sitting down with his family during Christmas.
That was at Lynn Haven?
That was at Lynn Haven Mall in Virginia Beach, bro. They're gonna be on Good Morning America tomorrow. They're gonna be on Good Morning America tomorrow.
Yeah. Ever since I said that shit about the 7-5, we've been popping up a lot of shit lately. I will say that.
Yeah, he was literally sitting down, eating lunch or whatever it was at Lynn Haven Mall with his family. They described somebody that was breaking into vehicles or something of that nature as a black man dressed in all black with dreads. This gentleman just happened to be wearing all black, had dreads, was sitting down eating dinner with his family, and they put him in handcuffs while he was sitting down.
And guess what that means?
Fortunately enough, he was in a public setting, to where things they were escalated, but then they de-escalated, and his wife was able to de-escalate the situation and film the cops, have a peaceful conversation with them. But I mean, I wouldn't even call it. It's definitely scary because I mean, that could have been any of us. Brando, that could have been you.
That's what I was about to say. I'm a black man with dreads. If I don't black today, that would have been me. If I was in Virginia Beach, if I was at Lynn Haven that day, guess what would have happened to me? If Lynn Haven is 30 minutes from my house. Guess what would have happened to me if I decided to go shopping that day?
Locked up. But I mean, that same exact. That's why I'm laughing, because that same exact situation happened to me at ODU, and I shared that on this podcast before. But yeah, like that happened to me, and they was like, oh, I fit the description of a black man walking in the parking lot, like taking stuff from cars, like stealing from cars. Luckily for me, I had a little ticket that showed I was like taking a test during that time, and I'm a college student here, and it was like, okay, cool.
Jarvis,
if I didn't have that on me, it would have been like, okay, we locking you up, which is dangerous. We see how many people that get falsely accused of stuff and are doing life in jail over crimes they didn't commit. Now, that's wild. That's the wild part in all this.
I've been through that too, Jarvis. At that same exact school. Is that a coincidence? I was driving around in the Benz. I was driving around in my Benz, my old 4 Benz.
Listen to Wiz, the champagne.
I was actually listening to Titty Boy. I was listening to Codeine Cowboy. That's what I was. But it was around that Taylor Outer Jocks time too. It was around that time period. It's around that exact time period. And Hampton Boulevard was shut down for 4 hours because of me. Because I fit the description. I didn't make it to the party I was on my way to. I was sitting on the pavement, handcuffed for about 2 to 3 hours.
Dang.
Until they finished their investigation and realized it wasn't me. And guess what they did when they realized it wasn't me?
Nothing.
Oh, well, all right, it wasn't you. You go home.
Yeah.
My night's
no
ruined.
apology, no nothing.
No, nothing. No, just that's it. Night's ruined. I've been in situations in clubs where I've been in racist clubs and they've treated me wrong. Where nobody believes you because you're the black man and these racist business owners are going against you. What can you say? Nobody's going to believe you. Nobody's going to believe.
Like Paradise Ocean Club, for instance.
Yep. And Paradise Ocean Club. There's the old what's the one in Hampton?
That's Paradise Ocean Club. It's in
no,
Hampton.
the other one, the Cowboy PBR.
PBR,
Yeah, them racist motherfuckers. I heard they changed their business. They changed new owners and they've been nice since, whatever. But yeah, all of these places are racist. So we deal with this stuff. Us, me, you, all we deal with this stuff on a daily basis. Like I deal with racism. I deal with being targeted by cops. I've been roughed up by cops. I didn't spend nights in jail. I've been through all of this stuff. Like this stuff is real. This stuff is real, and like people think like you're just spewing rhetoric because they haven't lived it. So they just think the media. Oh, the media is influencing you. No, motherfucker. I walk in this fucking world. I don't need media to tell me that I'm targeted. I don't need media.
I don't like when they try to show like inflated stats. Like, oh yeah, well, white people get arrested more than black people. Like, no, because there's more of y'all in this country. Like, let's.
Hey, Jarvis. Ask that person who gave you this, have they personally been arrested? Ask them, have they personally been targeted? The answer is more than likely no.
Exactly.
So they can give you a stat, but they never dealt with it because all they can do is look up a Google number. You can always find a stat to go to help your argument.
You can't, because if you ever been in an argument with someone, you try to Google something to work in your favor, like you can always do that.
You can always do that. Exactly. You just gotta type it the right way. Yeah, simple. He's just bad, man. These people are sick. That's all I'm saying. These people are sick. And that's why I say that these laws mean nothing. This is why I break the law. This is why I don't take people serious. Not people, but these type of people serious. I think we need to stop arguing with them. I think we either need to go to war or ignore them and start our own shit. It's hard to do. I'm not saying that's like I know it's a fantasy, but we got to overthrow this shit, man. There ain't no way around it because this shit has been like, this shit is built on the foundation of evil, racism, and bigotry. This is what this whole foundation is built on. The cops were built to catch slaves. That's what a cop was. So it's just, if you build your house on fucking hay, you can keep building on top of that hay, but eventually that shit ain't gonna work. And that's what this whole system is. This shit was built on bullshit. So this shit is not gonna never work. We can protest. We can try to make bills. We can try to get in office. We can try to, have a seat at the table. Well, we're having a seat at the table that was built on the bullshit. So either way, until all of this shit is
Built on the
overgrown,
bullshit.
this shit is just gonna be what it is. We're gonna
No,
be
he
able
act like what's the name on Sharif
Hi. Oh,
on Menace to Society, dog.
get your assalamu alaikum ass off the motherfucking bruise.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that we went that way, bro. But it needs to be said. This
I'll
something.
tell you one thing, dog. This is Drew's least favorite episode, dog. You know Drew can't stand talking about politics, dog.
Yeah.
Because
He don't like talking about racial
he
inequality. He don't like talking about politics.
He gets to tiptoe and live on the other side of things a little bit over there in Utah. You know, he blends on there. They gotta worry about this stuff. They gotta worry about
Utah's a red state.
And you a red man.
What? What are you talking about?
The cow.
Call you Redbone, dog. He call you Redbone, dog.
Hey, make sure this stuff gets.
He basically said that Drew's a Republican, dog.
Coming from the man who didn't vote.
First of all, I voted. Don't say that. And I told all of our followers and our listeners to vote. Don't do that. The clip is out. The clip was released. Don't do that.
And you're a red man.
What clip was released?
Huh?
What clip was released?
Of me advocating the people to vote.
That don't mean you voted. That doesn't mean you voted.
It's personal. Moving on.
Moving on, Drew. What you got?
Yeah, Drew, what you got for us today, Drew?
Nothing. You good?
I'm good, man.
All right, let's go to what you've been on. We'll start with Drew, dog. As far as forget my man. Go ahead, Drew.
Shit. Still been watching.
Shit. Go ahead though, cuz.
Still been watching the same joint. Are You the One? Still, I think we're on. Me and my girl on season 3. I think now. No, it's one of the greatest dating shows ever. Love it. So y'all definitely need to check it out. It's probably gonna be my what you've been on for the next who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely check it out. In terms of music, let's see what came out. Nothing came out actually this last week. It was a very slow week.
It's Christmas time. People settling down.
Industry shut down. You know how it goes. Industry shut down, till the new year. So we probably won't get much new stuff. So yeah, just been, listening to stuff I was on last week. Jack Harlow still, Blast, same shit as normal. But my song for the week, I'm gonna have to take it. Pop Honda Uzi hopped on the remix.
You're taking my song of the week.
Man, that's a clean sweep. That was a clean sweep. We all wanted that shit.
Everybody, just to let y'all know, everybody was gonna choose this song for the what you've been on.
It was got late. Song been out for a minute.
Nah, the song, but the remix.
Uzi on it.
Hey,
Uzi
made back. I like how you did that. Come on,
Hey, but
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. I agree with what Jorel said. Like Uzi be killing the features. I'd rather hear Uzi on
sounds
most
every
features.
time.
But yeah, the song been out for a while. That shit's been on TikTok forever. But Uzi hopped on a remix, and that shit is tough.
I'm gonna be here TikTok. Hey, they be doing that. I wish I know. Y'all look at this, man. Are you violent that man? It's on.
So as far as what I've been on, dog, is I'm gonna get into my gamer shit right quick. Cyberpunk 2077 been having a lot of bugs. Xbox issued a statement saying that the developers are issuing a refund for individuals who are not enjoying the game. However, I am enjoying it. It's not too bad if you can kind of deal with the bugginess. There's supposed to be an update in January, so that's dope. As far as I'm gonna shout out one of my homies, Henry Pittman. He goes by the name on Instagram Esco ESCO 5.3. He has a truck that he just recently lifted, and he's been doing cool things with his truck, with his Chevrolet Silverado. So y'all check that out if you're into that. But then as far as music,
Hold on, did you get paid for that?
no. Hey man, some people into the cars, man. Some people into the car stuff, man. So I'm just trying to hit a different.
Nigga trying to slide a smooth ad into his what you been on, dog.
Check it out at Henry Otto's number 757 412.
Look, Esco 3.5 though. Esco 3.5, man. That's fam. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta look out for him. And then as far as music, Take It to Trial, featuring Yak Gotti, Young Stoner Life, Young Thug, and Gunna. That track is tough. So that's what I've been on.
I like what you guys been on this week. I like what you guys been. You guys have been doing some cool things this week.
Let me tell you what I've been on, man. So The Undoing. After we go this pod, I'm gonna go to the final episode. I gotta watch the final.
Oh, you ain't finished it yet?
Yeah, after this pod, I'm getting to it. So I've been on that. As far as
who do you think did it, or do you know already? Was it spoiled?
I don't know yet, but going into this episode, I'm thinking that her friend did it, bro, or the dad. I'm gonna go with her dad. I think her dad did it.
Oh, did y'all watch Power Book 2?
Yeah.
The most recent episode?
No. I'm still behind. Don't spoil it.
Okay, all right.
I've been on that. Music, the Mind album. That's tough. Gutter Baby, but my song of the week is by Millie's, an artist named Millie's, off the Blanco 3 tape, and it's called Himalayas.
That's tough. Oh, by the way, if y'all have not checked out that Pharrell interview, please do. Hey, that shit was super inspiring.
Hey. Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Jorel. I think I got misunderstood last week. I never said, because I didn't like Jorel. I mean, yeah, Jarvis. My bad, Jorel. This is directed to Jarvis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jarvis, don't do that again.
What I do? I just said
don't go on the internet and start changing the narrative of what I'm saying.
Hold on. I want to stop you, Brando, because when we were having a conversation on the podcast last week, I said our area has influenced the culture the most. That's what I started off by saying, and you guys said no, and I feel like we have.
Yeah.
Because
you said music.
No, I said culture. If you go back and look at the clip, I started saying culture at first, and you cut me off. But if you think about it, culture-wise, yes. Overall, within the hip hop community, yes, we have. Allen Iverson with tattoos and braids for the NBA. Obviously, Pharrell, Timbaland, the Clips, Missy, all those influences in regards to hip hop and R&B and things of that nature.
Chris Brown,
Chris Brown, Trey Songz, what
I was trying to say was, I get it. I know all of that stuff you're talking about. I watched the whole Pharrell interview, all 3 hours of it. I enjoyed it. I know all of that stuff that you guys were saying. My point was that I more so agreed with you guys, but I didn't make my point clear enough. My point was, we're not recognized as well as we should be for those things. The only time
change it up now, though, bro. You changed it up. You having to change the tune from last week.
No. I still keep my same tune where I say that in the trap scene, we don't have our own sound. And yes, we have all of these people that's happening.
The culture doesn't evolve around the trap scene, though, dog. Me and Drill shot everything.
This is us.
No, it encompasses everything.
Huh?
New York doesn't have a trap scene.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
New York has New York popping right now.
With drill music.
They have a sound right now, man.
Maybe
they might have a sound, but they don't have a trap.
What is what I'm trying to tell y'all? Outside, VA is not on the map like it should be. That's all I'm trying to say.
I mean, I agree with you from that standpoint.
I agree with that.
That's more so what I was trying to say. That yes, we did all of these things, but if you go outside of this and outside of people that are from here, they're real,
But I don't like what you said. The only thing I disagree with you was what you said was that VA doesn't have a sound.
We don't have a sound. That's not a.
Listen, all right. So listen, people can distinctly identify a Pharrell beat. They can identify.
That's a Pharrell sound. It's not a VA sound.
Okay.
It's still a sound though. He's from VA, but go ahead.
Just no point. Just go ahead. What you been on?
I watched. Oh, Jarvis. I watched a movie this weekend that made me think of you. Pause. I watched the movie Muslim. Have you seen that movie?
Nah.
The movie what?
Muslim.
It's just called Muslim.
Yeah. It's the name of the movie. Y'all haven't seen it with
Starring Jarvis Goodman.
no, it's what's the Diana Ross son from ATL? He got some cut.
Oh, yeah, that actually is a movie. Yeah. Yeah, that is a movie. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I watched that this weekend. Good movie. I was touched. Good movie. I watched that this weekend. I thought about you, my brother, when I was watching that. I had to let it be known that I saw that this weekend. Good movie. Nia Long.
Yeah. Forgot about that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie. And
sound like a straight to DVD joint.
I think that was actually a pretty big movie, Drew.
It's actually not bad. It's really not bad.
I think that was actually.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of it.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I watched that.
Nia Long's done after that performance she did with the fucking with Omar. Was it Omar Epps?
Oh, that Netflix. I never saw that, but I remember the jokes.
Trash. You're done. You're done in these streets.
I remember the jokes.
Did they say it was? They said it was like cracking up when it was like doing a movie, like wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was paycheck.
It was a paycheck though, dog. I ain't gonna front. That was a nice little paycheck, bro.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, be the last one they get in the fucking industry.
She was in this Muslim movie. It was pretty good. The movie was pretty good. But I watched that. I watched Power Book 2. They still have some cringeworthy acting moments. They still do funny things.
Terrible.
But the show is still great. Hey,
Brando. Hell yeah.
I got ADD. I can't watch shit. I'll be zoomed in for an hour straight when that Power Book come on. So shout out to Power Book. I enjoyed that. Oh, before we go, guys, I have a question. I had a conversation with a young lady this week. I wanted to let ask you guys your opinion. I gave my answer to her. I'll tell you my answer. But and I'm glad someone cared about this. It's Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to everyone, by the way. Merry Christmas. This is our Christmas episode.
This is our Christmas.
This is the longest what you've been on the History of Off Work podcast, dog.
From the Off Work podcast. We appreciate you guys for listening to us all year. Merry Christmas. Blessings to you and your family throughout the holidays. And speaking of Christmas, I was getting into a conversation with someone, and they were asking me, "Hey, what do I get my?" Well, she was asking me, "What should she get her man for Christmas?"
If she has to ask you,
why wasn't this your topic earlier, Brando?
No, I got it.
Topic now, motherfucker. We still on air, motherfucker.
I have a response to this.
Motherfucker. Women, no, honestly, and she's not the only person.
I have a response to this.
So I think we should, Drew. I think we should answer this.
Listen,
what do men want for Christmas?
No,
give us what the fuck we want. Give us what the fuck.
If you don't have an idea of what your man wants for Christmas, he's not your man. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Shut the hell up, Drew. That's fucking
no.
Drew, that's fucking
no.
Drew, not everybody is as vocal. Drew, not every man is as vocal as you as what they want for Christmas.
It's not about being vocal. You know what your man is interested in. You know things that they will like.
Yeah, that's but somebody can know what you're interested in and still not appropriate gift.
I can see it.
No, man. No, that's bullshit. I
don't agree with you.
All right, Drew. So Drew,
I'm gonna throw the lady some bail.
No. They don't. No, they don't get bail on this one. All right,
Drew. So let me ask you a question. You like video games, right? And you don't specify. Your girl goes out and gets you a farm simulator video game. You gonna be hyped about it?
I said no idea.
No.
You're taking it to the extreme. You're not listening. I said no idea. In that case, she has an idea. Hey, I want to get him a video game. Which one should I get? That's having an idea.
I know, but she gets you the wrong video game. She gets you the wrong video game. She gets you the wrong video game, though.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say.
What if you're into kicks? She knows you like Jordans, but she buys you a pair of Team Jordans.
Again, she has an idea. She can go to my friends and say, hey, I want to get him a pair of shoes. Which one should I get him? At that point, she has an idea. But if you have no idea, just say, hey, I have no idea what to get him. In that case, no, you're not paying attention.
Drew, if Annika bought you a pair of Team Jordans, would you wear them?
No.
He might hoop in them.
No, I cut the grass, something like that. check the mail. But anyway, that's what I mean by having an idea. Like, hey, I want to get him this, but I don't know what specific thing to get him. But if you just don't.
Yeah, you know what, Drew? You know what? I'm back on your side, Drew. That's right, Drew. I just thought about that. Because women be.
He loves it. No, he loves it, dog. Just tell women about themselves, dog.
Yeah, he really does, dog. Every week, bro. He come in here bashing the women, cuz.
And just to say it, that it goes the same thing for men and with women.
Yeah,
if I'm
like,
buying my
baby,
girl
all
a
this
gift,
about
if I don't
gift,
have
dog.
any idea, if I don't have any idea what to give my girl, then that means I haven't been listening to her. I haven't been paying attention. I don't really know what she likes.
But
I should have an idea
I can see
what she wants.
I can see it hard. Like, I know myself, so I can see it. Like, if I have a lady in my life, I can see it being difficult for her to
No,
figure out what I want for.
it's not that hard, Brandon. Brando, if your girl knows you, she knows you like gear, knows you like shoes. All she has to do is hit one of us up and be like, "Hey, what shoes would Brando want?" Boom, easy, you're done. It's not hard.
With that being said, ladies, you have no excuse. Yeah, Drew has told her how it. So I've been being mistreated.
Hey, Brando sound like the baby kid's daddy, dog.
Oh, you know what I think the ladies should do for their men for Christmas? It's something that I saw a few years ago, and I actually gave this advice to one of my lady friends. I shouldn't have been giving her this much game unless they're gonna use it on me. But anyways, a coupon book. Listen, ladies, get your man a coupon book, because at the end of the day, men are materialistic just as much as women, but not as much as women, and we appreciate a lot of things. Get us a coupon book, and give us about, let's say, 10 to 20 pages.
Jarvis ain't materialistic.
That's what I'm saying. So Jarvis, you appreciate this gift if a lady gave you this.
The only gift I like is cash.
Okay, this is better than cash.
Straight cash, homie.
See,
Yeah,
Jarvis, this goes back when we talked about this capitalistic society. Cash. This is Christmas. Cash. No, this is bigger than cash. What I'm about to tell you guys.
No, but the cheat code, ladies, if you really want to know, ask your man's best friend, and as simple as that. It's not hard. You don't spend your nights.
I ask my best friend shit about what I want, because my best friends don't know me, man. You're gonna have me with some old bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean, with some nonsense.
Brando, shut up. That's not.
But listen, back to what I was saying though, Drew, you're gonna appreciate this gift more than some kicks. The coupon book.
Smooth those men to shut up, dog.
Coupon book.
They act like Shy and Chad, dog. Don't they know?
Hey, Drew never want me to be wholesome. Drew doesn't think I'm a wholesome guy. Every time I say something that's remotely wholesome, nobody believes me.
There's nothing wholesome about it. You just think your best friends don't know you.
Hey, Brando, your president is calling on Congress to increase the stimulus payment to $2,000 per person.
Who's my president? Donald Trump's not my president. I saw that article earlier. And I'm all for it. Hey, get run them to G.
Look, now you're being capitalist. Look, I thought you just said it's not about cash. It's not about cash.
Now run them to Nova. It's a pandemic. I need to feed my daughter. I need them 2 G's. I need to feed my daughter, man. I've been going. The pandemic for real has affected me more than a lot of people, because there's nothing about the work that I do is essential.
Dog, you know it's real. I read an article, the New York Post. It says like the pandemic has forced men to make more meaningful friendships and to look into their friendships. And I thought about that, bro. Like during the pandemic, I lost a lot of friends. I don't normally. I had homeboys we was go to the sports bar and watch the games with. Like I lost a lot of friends, and now I know like the meaningful relationships that I have, bro. I don't hold it against.
Let me tell you something, Jarvis. We're the only friends you got. You've been seeing us every week. You haven't lost us. We've been here throughout the whole pandemic. We've been this whole pandemic, this whole recession, this whole Great Depression. We've been your friends. So we're your
Great Depression.
This is new Great Depression.
We living in the 20s and shit.
We're your friends, Jarvis. We don't need them. We don't need those sometimes friends. Listen, if I only could be your friend so we can go to the bar and eat chicken, then I'm not your friend. I need to call on you when I'm in need, when I'm hurt, when I'm broken up with my lady. Then I need to call on you. I know you're a real friend, not just for wings and brews. I'm gonna have wings and brews with anybody.
Hey, did y'all get your superpower? Last thing, did y'all get your superpower?
Yeah, I got mine.
What was it?
I can't wait to use it on. I can't wait to use it on. I told her.
All right.
I told her.
What's your song, dog?
My song was wait. Before we go, the gift, ladies, make your man a coupon book. Okay,
You already said that.
No, but
It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Don't listen.
You know what's in the coupon book, Drew?
Yeah,
What?
coupons that I'm gonna leave at home and forget about, nigga.
No.
Drew.
No, these are coupons you're gonna use because these coupons are stuff you can buy. These coupons are acts of love, acts of service.
Oh, you talking about that bullshit? Yeah.
It's not bullshit. See, Jarvis appreciates it. I know Jarvis appreciates the coupon.
I like that, dog. That is.
You like it, yeah? Oh, I got a free massage today for my lady.
That's true, dog. I'm rolling with him on this one, dog.
A free back rub. Service me, baby.
I like that.
You know, some stuff money can't buy. And this,
Hey, Jarvis co-signed like Mike Epps on Friday.
because I know Jarvis. If you had Jarvis, if you had 15 different coupons of things you love,
use them wisely, though.
Your lady, of acts of service from your lady. Would you or would you not be happy on Christmas with that gift?
That's true, Drew. Like, what was coupons like? All day you can play FIFA without being bothered.
All right, Brando, you go and redeem a coupon for that teeth, nigga. How about that? Go ahead, redeem your coupon, dog, for the teeth.
What?
He gonna get the teeth when he redeems his coupon.
Teeth head.
Go ahead, redeem your coupon, dog. Since you think it's such a great idea.
Well, listen, baby. if
Bro, swear you a pimp, dog.
Yeah, if my coupon is that, and you're giving me the teeth, what we're gonna do with that coupon is I'm gonna get a double with that coupon. So meaning that I get this coupon twice. One is for one is for teaching, and one is for execution. But I get to use that one twice. I get to use that one particular.
One is for teaching and one is for execution.
Yeah.
But that's a cool idea. You didn't specify what a coupon book.
Because women really don't know because
you didn't specify what a coupon book was though at the beginning.
I was trying to, y'all. You kept cutting me off.
Nigga, you've been talking for 20 minutes. You have plenty of time to distinguish what you're talking about.
So ladies, get your man a coupon book and put whatever he loves in there. Any acts of service, stuff money can't buy. Stuff money can't buy.
Now hold on, ladies, don't let that be the only gift now, because you might not have too much longer in that crib if that's the only gift you get. I'm just letting y'all know that now.
Hey, Drew, you kick her out the crib for not giving you a gift?
Bruh, if your girl only gets you a coupon book for Christmas, dog, she's done. She's
for the streets. One coupon book, you mine forever, baby. Forget.
Yo, you are
what?
Oh my God, dog. I can't see
Drew wants me to be shallow so bad.
You're lying.
I appreciate things. I appreciate things. Hey, I appreciate the things money can't buy.
You're lying. Yeah, that's because you ain't get her shit. So if she getting you a coupon book, you're fine.
Drew got a point too, dog. Drew does have a point, dog.
That's why you don't care, because you ain't get her nothing.
If I spend $500,
I dig it. I got her a coupon book. I'm gonna get her active services all month.
Yeah, if you spend like $500, like Jarvis said, you spend $500 on her, and you get a coupon book. Come on now, let's be real. Let's be real. You're gonna be tight.
You're gonna be mad as hell.
If I get a 2 months worth of coupons for $500,
no.
What's in that book? It depends on what's in that book. It depends on what's in that book.
You should be getting what's in that book without the coupons. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I have no argument there.
So what do I need a coupon for? This comes with the relationship.
I was trying to help the ladies. Because they feel that men can get whatever they want. They'd be like, what do I buy the man that has everything? First of all of us ain't got everything. First of all, they feel we all have everything. Every time they ask me that, what do I get a man who has everything? Since when did all these motherfuckers have everything? Everybody I know ain't rich, so everybody I don't got everything. But anyway,
everything is relative too. Like if everyone, I feel like a lot of people have their basic needs, so it's relative. I guess it's relative.
Exactly. Like this, like when somebody asks me, "Hey, Brando, what you want for Christmas?" I don't know. I don't know the item to say. I don't know. I don't know.
Straight cash, dog. Straight cash.
Gift cards, bro. Gift cards.
I don't want to say that. That sounds
too easy. No thought.
Shit, I'll take a Chick-fil-A gift card right quick.
That is thought, Drew. Anything that's helpful to my life, I'm appreciative for what.
Hey, you gotta eat.
Drew, I remember judging you for going to Chick-fil-A, Jorel. When the pandemic first hit, I thought that joint would be transferred through your food, dog. That was at the very beginning.
So what the fuck was you eating?
I was going to the grocery store and cooking, my G.
So they can't get transferred in your groceries?
I just didn't like.
That's
no. Don't be dumb, dog. Because if you had a fast food joint, if the pandemic first hit, people are talking over your food as they give you the order. So you can eat like their spit.
Jarvis, that happens when people are doing your produce and everything like
Dog,
that.
everybody's picking through your
Clean it
fucking
up, though.
grapes.
Huh?
You
I know. What are you
wash your produce.
Okay, when the meat is
wash your chicken sandwich too. Then if
You ain't watch no damn Chick-fil-A
well, rinse the
spicy
COVID off
dog.
your-
Good
rinse
luck.
rinse-
You're not gonna do that, dog. Shut up, Brando.
Rinse the COVID off that motherfucker. Jarvis, you be wearing. Jarvis, you be wearing a little too much, man. You be wearing a little too much, man.
Hey, I got a story for Jarvis, but bro, we can't share it on air, bro.
Yeah, Jarvis, you wearing a little too much, man. Anyways, hey, my song of the week, Money Man Die For You. Back to
Oh
the
my gosh, dog.
Huh?
Dog, you're annoying, dog.
What did I do? What did I do?
You
I
can't
ain't talking
take
about
Money
Money
Man
Man
every week, bro.
And Drew took my song, and I had it back up. And it's
Hey.
Money Man Die For You.
Hey, you listen to that Money Man track with Sauce Walker?
Oh, Encrypted?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is years old. You know about Encrypted? Come on.
Look, I
This
give.
guy knows it. You've been listening.
No,
You've been
I
listening.
give Money Man his credit though. Like he paid his way. He signed the Cash Money.
He
and
bought it.
paid his-
Oh, everybody's learning. Oh, wow. Everybody's learning. Okay.
I'm like, that's dope, dog. For him to get out his own deal,
Let's talk about it.
he
Hey,
paid
wait till-
Birdman double. He said, "Look, I want my contract." Birdman said, "Okay, well, pay me double what I gave you." He said, "Okay." He said, "I always had money. I always do shows. I don't care." He said he gave him double, and then his next album, he got a loan for $350,000. He said he recouped that
Goated.
quickly because I guess I don't know if it streams. He says he makes a lot of money off rap.
Brando is Brando listening to that shit on repeat.
No, nothing you guys can tell me. Nothing you guys can tell me. Hey, I love Encrypted. One of my favorite Money Man songs. Hey, Jarvis, wait till you start hearing about how he wants to live healthy, how he makes his money, how he's on the dark web, how he's growing his own food. The man grows his own food.
He raps about that.
Yes, he raps about it and talks about it. He raps about it. These are his
I'm
bars.
not gonna cat dog. I'm with Brando. I like Money Man, dog.
It's just slower, but I heard his flow's repetitive though, dog.
I mean, I like his flow though. I like that shit. It's like Nav. He doesn't go out his lane. Nav doesn't go out his lane.
Yeah, I love Nav. You know, Nav's last album,
Yeah,
That song was good.
it was okay.
it's okay.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a year-end wrap up next week. I want to hear your albums of the year.
We talked about that while we was waiting for you, nigga.
Damn.
What you mean?
All right. Well,
Drew, why'd you dye your beard?
whether you watch it or
I
not,
didn't dye my
when you dyed your beard. You think
we
I
out. Episode 36. We
I
out.
would my dress and Drew.
I didn't dye my beard.
Yes, he did, man. All of us don't think
Hey,
that
did we stop recording?
we're not crazy.
Nah,
Ours aren't crazy.
No, we still recording.
I don't get it.
You know, this nigga Drew
We
beard.
out. Episode 36. All right.
Yeah.